sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock it down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've done. Never losing, I put it on mine. How to get on, I've been laying low. It get real when it comes to the playoffs. Pick a fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my eyes, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like
Coming right up, the Wizards taking on the Spurs. For the Washington Wizards, they've been feasting all year, and nobody can seem to slow them down. At home tonight, they're looking for their next victim. Spurs, Wizards, coming up next. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. And for Washington, and it's Drell in at power forward. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
So the Wizards will get the first possession. Here's Knox. Pass to Rivers. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Shved. Offline with a 3. Here's Drell. Now Turner, the 3 ball, and he buries his first look.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Elamine. Let's go with a 3, and he buries his first look.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Turner, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Launches a 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Knox. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Rivers. Will it go? And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Elamine. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by Rivers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Pass to Elamine. Here's Jamison, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Now the Wizards in transition. And then Turner with the dunk.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And all of a sudden, his 3-ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Sved, looking to win the run. They get it back. Oh, nice shot by Jamison.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Knox the pass to Turner. From beyond the arc, and then some. Turner's got 8.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Sved. Here's Elamine. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Washington leading by 4. Pass to Knox. Turner with it. Jacks up a 3. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
No good with the triple.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Knox. He's scoreless. Pass to Rivers. Jamison grabs a board. Jamison's got 4 rebounds in the game. Going inside. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And it's Washington with the ball. 3-point lead. Here's Rivers. He has 7. Pass to Turner. Here's Knox. Back to Turner. From behind the arc. And Tucker pulls it down. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The 4th spot held by the Wizards.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Knox. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Rivers. Shooting 1.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Spurs trail by 6. Turner covers to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for San Antonio. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Here's Rivers. He had 31 in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Here's Rivers. The lead is 2. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Elamine. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Washington. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Here's Rivers. He's got 10.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Elamine. There's a screen from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Rivers. 12 points for him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. The first one falls. And Washington making a change here. Brown's checked in.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Defended by Brown. Pass to Morales. Clock at 6. Blocked! And here's Turner from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
To the paint. Here's Morales. The rebound by Turner. Wizards leading by 5. Pass to Rivers. Got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. Here's Jamison. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jamison's got his second bucket on the night.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now Turner. Pass to Brown. Here's Rivers. They set the pick. Launches it. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Banked it in off the glass. He's got 9. The Wizards with a lead. Now Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. From outside the arc. And Tucker pulls it down. San Antonio's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. With the step back. Here's Morales. Turner covers. Morales can't hit.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Tucker against Brown. Pass to Turner. Here's Rivers. The 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Spurs trail by 7. Defended by Brown. Stolen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Down low. Here's Jamison. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Brown. After the basket by San Antonio. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Spurs trail by 5. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tucker. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Here's Knox. Still without a bucket. To the wing, right side. A good look from Turner. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. San Antonio shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Knox. 26 seconds left now in the first quarter. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Howard. Inside. Here's Elamine. Rebounded by Knox. White, the pass to Maggette. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Wizards. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
And it's White in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now here's Brown. Over Tucker. Brown, no good.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Tucker. 3-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Here's Maggette. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
White, good. Poke loose. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Elamine passes to Tucker. Here's Elamine. Back to Tucker. Howard with a screen on Brown. Here's Tucker. 5 to shoot. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Well, the Wizards shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. White against Howard. Now here's White. He's closely guarded. Good on the shot. And the Wizards lead by 4. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Woodson. From deep. Hits the 3-pointer. He's got 6.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Maggette. Outside, Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Knox. No made baskets yet. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Elamine. Here's Woodson. He's guarded by White. There's the triple. Woodson, no good. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Maggette, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Three-pointer, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Drell is checked in for Washington. Turner comes in for Brown. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Wizards. Still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference.
Seeing where the Wizards are, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got his 2nd basket on the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Maggette, checked by Tucker. On the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Washington shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And almost 4 minutes gone in the 2nd quarter of play. Here's Sved. Turner covers. To the inside. Howard. The rebound by the Wizards. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Knox. No points so far. Pass to Turner. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from 3-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Outside Tucker. 4-3. He can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 4. Oh, he picked him clean. And they're on the run. They get the rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Here's Elamine. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Here's Knox. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Drell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Rivers is checked in for Washington.
At the line for Washington, Brad. 1 shot.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Spurs trail by 8. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. The Wizards in 5th.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Knox. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Washington shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Spurs trail by 9. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio again missing. Washington leading by 9. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. And the Spurs with possession here, following the score by Washington. A deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 12 points for him. Washington's gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to Turner. Rebound by San Antonio. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Shved. Fires from deep. Alameen can't hit.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Turner. Misses the step-back jumper. Spurs trail by 8. The steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Rivers, good.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's the pick. Pass to Rivers. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Tucker. 20 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Tucker against Turner. Here's Rivers. 27 points for him.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight.
Washington. Rivers. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Howard's checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 10. And there's the screen. He shoots it. And there's another one for the Spurs. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Brown looking around. Pass to Turner from downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tucker. Turner covers. And here's Tucker. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And he stays with it. Another shot. Spurs need to get one up here. Just 3 to shoot. Drains the triple. Now just a 5-point Washington lead.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Rivers. That's 29 for him. And the shot's good. Rivers has got 11 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Shved. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Turner from the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the Spurs. Shooting 1.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Rivers. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. The shot no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Turner covers. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Spurs. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:06 left to play in the half. Here's Knox. Pass to Rivers. Unloads. Jamison grabs a board.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
To the middle. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 12. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Knox. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Turner covers. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Fires from way outside, and that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wizards leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Hey, guys, wins and losses, the only thing that matters in the NBA?
Wait, are they the only things that matter in the league?
I care about much more than just winning. For example, MVP awards.
Yeah, we know you got one.
Should have had 2. Hey, Steve Nash.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Spurs.
If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
Ah, the professor going with the law of averages here. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs trail by 5. So on the floor for the Spurs. Here's Elamine. Six to shoot. Softly drops in the floater. 13 points in the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Knox. And there's a pick. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. Jamison grabs the board. Jamison's got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the rejection. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. There's a screen by Turner. Knocks the pass to Rivers. Connects from downtown. Rivers has got 34 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Jamison. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. Washington in 5th.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Tucker's checked in for San Antonio. Wizards leading by 6. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Rivers. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
At the line for the Wizards, River. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Elamine. Here's Jamison. Tipped away. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Shot to stop the run. All sorts of time. Jamison passes to Tucker. Here's Shved. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 5-point Wizard lead.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Rivers. Sweet little floater. Rivers has got 38 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
San Antonio calls timeout. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Shved. Turner covers. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Washington leading by 5. Here's Knox. He's got 6. Pass to Drell. Here's Knox. On the wing, Rivers. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. It's picked off. They're running. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. At the line for 1.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Pass to Turner. Here's Rivers. He's got 38. Here's Knox. Off target from 3-point range. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Schmidt, and that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Rivers. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's McGetty. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Turner covers for the lead. It's deflected. Pass to Knox. Here's Rivers. Here's Knox. Checked by Tucker. Clock at 4. The Wizards with another miss. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Misses in close. Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Rivers. They set the screen. Pass to Turner. Here's Knox. Checked by Tucker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Turner nails them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Turner covers. There's a screen. Pass to Jamison for the lead. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And checking out the leaderboard, here are the most prolific small forwards over the last 10 games. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Elamine, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
A 3 off the inbound. Washington leading by 4. Pass to Knox. Turner with it. Here's McGetty. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. McGetty's got 10 points in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Elamine. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Elamine's gotten his second bucket on the night.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Here's Knox. He has 6. Here's Rivers. There's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Jamison's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Elamine. 6 points for him. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
To the right side. Here's Knox. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Sinks it from distance. Rivers has got 43 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Jamison. Blocked! Here's McGetty. 10 points for him. Now Turner, beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Here's Elamine. Jamison passes to Tucker. Deflected! And they get it back. Here's Elamine. Out left to the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards leading by 4. Rivers, the pass to Knox. There's a screen by Turner. Back to Rivers. Here's McGetty. Checked by Tucker. This one for 3. Offensive board. Uses the glass on the layup. Rivers has got 45 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Sved. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Washington. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Rivers. He has 45 points. Pass to Turner. Back to Rivers. They set a pick. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Boy, what a contribution at the line. Going 10 for 10 so far. Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for the Wizards, shooting 1.
Here's Elamine. He has 6. Howard, the screen. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Washington leading by 9. It's Brown on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
San Antonio shooting just about 33% since this second half started. They set the screen. Ellis passes to Elamine. Now the Wizards in transition. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Elamine. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 12.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Pass to Rivers. Lets it go from deep. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Ellis. Here's Elamine. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Elamine's got 8. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And there's the screen. Here's Rivers. Oh, rejected by Howard. Pass to Ellis. Here's Howard. Tucker, the pass to Elamine. To the middle. And stolen by Brown. Here's Maggette. Checked by Tucker. Here's Rivers. The Wizards with another miss. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Wow.
Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Wizards out in front, up 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Turner in at point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. To the left wing. Releases. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Spurs trail by 6. Now here's Tucker. Got a hand on it. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brown's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Well, the Spurs shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs. 2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Wizards leading by 8. Pass to Drell. Back to Turner. Takes the 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Tucker against Turner.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
4th personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Tucker. Oh, stolen by Turner.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Drell, no good. Spurs trail by 11. Tucker inside. Turner covers. Off target from outside.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Pass to Maggette. For 3. Can't get it to drop. Out to the wing. Inside. They swipe it. Down low. Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
3rd personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown. Spurs trail by 13. Turner covers. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Sved. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. San Antonio again missing. And Washington with possession. They're on a 10-1 run. It's stolen by Howard. To the inside. Pulls up. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Wizards leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Back to Turner. Pass to Brown. Here's Drell, right wing. Clock at 6. Turner for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Oh, stolen by Turner. And the Wizards on the break. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go for him. Spurs trail by 11. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. As it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And San Antonio making a change here. Defended by Brown. Here's Shved. 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. And Turner with the block. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Wizards leading by 11. Pass to Maggette. To the right side. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. And the Wizards lead by 14.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
San Antonio again can't hit.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
So for Washington, Rivers comes in for Brown, and it's Knox in for Turner.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's Shved. The floater. Yes, it's good.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And it's Washington with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. There's a screen. Knox the pass to Maggette.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Brown, he's checked in for Drell. And San Antonio making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Maggette. Here's Rivers. Misses the 3. Off target with the 3. And Washington with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Brown with a screen. Pass to Rivers. Nails it from 3. Rivers has got 54 points.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Inside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Brown with a screen. Knocks the pass to Rivers. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And the Wizards making a change here. Turner's checked in. Spurs trail by 15. Turner covers. Pass to Elamine. Shot clock at 2. Here's Jamison. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Knox to the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Takes the 3. Crops in the 3. He's got 26.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Knox. Pass to Rivers. 4-3. Jamison grabs the board. To the middle. Tipped. Turner for 3. Jamison grabs the board. Jamison's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the left side wing. Pass to Elamine. Six on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Wizards leading by 10. Here's Knox. There's a screen by Turner. Knox, the pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2, Rivers.
First one falls. Drell's checked in for Washington. And San Antonio making a change here. And so he hits both. Here's Elamine. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Rivers. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. That's tipped. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
In the first half, he was getting himself to the line quite a bit. Since then, he's been a little less aggressive.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Pass to Turner. Here's Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Trell gets the bucket.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Turner covers. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Shooting for San Antonio. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Washington. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter here. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Maggette. Maggette's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Knox. Pass to Maggette. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Spurs.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Wizards.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Here's Maggette. Pass to Rivers. Here's Maggette. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the Wizards lead by 17.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.